All right, this is Timeless V, and today we are playing Minecraft. They did do some updates. Now there are camels in the game. I may go into my creative world just to show some of the things before we get into our usual play. Oh, I forgot I had left myself here on the boat. And diamond, emeralds. Because it's creative, I can't drown. So it's just looting. It's too small. Nothing in there worth digging out. Really, nothing is worth digging out. But we just pretend that it's worth it. All right, let's see eggs. There's llamas, which we already had. There's camels. Camel. That's a llama. So you can have a whole desert thing going on. And the reason I show you this is because I probably will not come across these things in my play. Probably not. It's goats. I think we've already had goats. It's a big green, weird looking animal that's in there. I forgot what it's called. My other big mouse should be coming soon. I'm looking forward to that. 'Cause once they put it in the mail, they told me they put it in the mail. They told me they put it in the mail. So that's great. I ordered some outfits for my little mom. I got two of them now to wear: a cowboy outfit and a police officer's outfit. I may have to do some alterations to them though. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the new some of the new stuff in there before we go. And back to my world. And because some time we have spent um, on peaceful and it's supposed to be on easy, set that back to easy. I don't know what this brush is for. Just put it away. I really need to dig for stone, but I don't feel like it. So we're gonna just take what we got and go ahead and build on different things. Sun just came up. This is usually how I like to end my game with the sun coming up and not going down, so I know that I have a full day ahead of me when I start playing. Oh, I was gonna make some. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Hurry, hurry. I need some more fences. But I've begun my saving journey to save money again for another trip to Japan. Maybe next time I will go when Kabuki is actually having a play, because I still love to see Kabuki play. And I don't know, maybe I'll throw some sumo wrestling in there next time. My nose was itching. Kind of a little more grounded in reality. I don't think I'll be able to meet the voice actor I enjoy so much because hey, that's a lofty dream. But still, I do want to go see things. It's like the tip of the iceberg. You know, you don't get to see everything in the first trip. You have to go back. So that I look forward to visiting again if life says the same. You know, if life says the same. Oh, funny. Oh. It was such a relaxing trip, even though I had jet lag. You know, there was nothing to tell me I couldn't sleep when I wanted to sleep or wake up when I wanted to wake up. So it was nice. I had fun. I may try next time I go, which will be probably in 2 years or so. I will try to do better at picking a time. Although when it's a time when it's festivals or different things like that, it costs more. So I'll think about it, you know. And I'm not gonna just say, well, I'm not gonna go to the where I want to go, you know, because of um, trying to save money. Because for the simple fact, I'm already picking 63 in the butt. And so to say, well, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that or whatever, I mean, when will I do it? So if anything good came out of the experiences of the last couple of years, you know, I've decided, you know, a lot of things I would not ever dream of doing. You know, I do. I'm able to put out videos as a VTuber, which is something I would have never thought to do. And trip to Japan that wouldn't even be in my reality whatsoever. You know, so I did that, and I feel inspired. It, if I can dream it, it may happen. I allow to dream it. Oh, I forgot I have to eat now. So what is going off this line? One thing about the internet, though, you get to interact with people who you will not normally interact with in your lifetime. And so sometimes that can be a little, for lack of a better word, um, if you see, you know, because you get to see different actors and stuff. Leonard Nimoy's son was did a post about saying Happy Father's Day in memory of his dad, and Spock was one of my favorites. In fact, I am going through the old Star Treks, binge watching them. I bought all three seasons a few years ago, and among other things that I like to watch. And so I've been binge watching that. I'm almost through it. Some stuff I binge watched on Netflix, and it is no longer on Netflix, like Next Generation and uh, Deep Space Nine. And the reason I like those is because they define uh, like Next Generation kind of defined what I think of as a Klingon, and Deep Space Nine kind of defines the Ferengi for me, and so I enjoy both of those. And they have what I understand is books, um, spin-off books from Deep Space. Well, um, comic books or mangas, as they're called in Japan, and of Deep Space Nine. Um, Kind of going further in the career of the the kid Ferengi. He grew up on that series and uh, was the first Ferengi to join Starfleet, and so it has his further adventures. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll see if I can get those comic books and look at them. it would be interesting anyway. I think his name was Nog. And if I'm remembering correctly, they even said that he was a captain at one time. I'm gonna have to look at that. It would be great if they just kind of did those into a spin-off series, uh, following him from the mangas. The newer stuff they put out, I'm not a big fan of, but of course it's behind a paywall as well, so I can't even try to work my interest up on it because I ain't paying to see that. But it amuses me um, because I do follow William Shatner on the Twitter, and just looking back at this stuff, I grew up on the original Star Trek, and then just looking back at the old Star Treks, there's a lot of stuff that I missed. After seeing it as an adult, looking at it again, there's a lot of stuff that I missed or didn't pay much attention to. I didn't realize that Kirk was such a player, such a ladies' man. But that's he was in the series. I didn't realize also that the doctor gives Spock such a hard time in everything. Everything. He kind of was more disrespectful to his authority when he would take over. When the captain was absent, he questioned. Uh, Bones questioned every decision Spock made. He questioned it. When Spock wasn't in charge, he questioned Spock's lack of emotions, and he just act like he really, really did not like Spock. I don't know. I don't know. But I did also realize that when Scotty was in charge, he usually was in charge if Spock wasn't in charge. Scotty was an awesome captain. He was a no nonsense captain. He got the work done. So I must say, I really um, found a new respect for Scotty. Because all I can remember in the past was, I'm giving it all I've got. In other words, he's doing his best to make this thing right. But when he gets behind the captain's seat or in the captain's seat, he's no nonsense. They don't question him. They don't disrespect him like they do Spock, like they would do Spock. Uh, Even to the point where he's talking to the captain. If they rigged a certain code uh, for the captain to say to get back on board, he better say, or he's not getting back on board. So I enjoy watching those old Star Treks. There's a lot of things I didn't remember seeing that if you look back on them again, you say, "Oh, that's something." Or, "Oh, okay," you know. So I'm just I'm almost through the last season. and I'm looking forward. I have to buy it though. I'm looking forward to Next Generation in Deep Space Nine. I don't remember what the ones is called with Janeway as the captain, but I seen that one also on Netflix. It's probably no longer there, but I didn't enjoy that one as much. There was a few characters that I liked um, in the series. And, Seven and Nine, I liked her. You know, she kind of remind me of Android 17. I think it's on Dragon Ball Z, but I liked her. But as far as Janeway as a captain, I did not like her. Although she was represented as the first woman captain in the series. Still, I did not like her. She was a little crazy, as they say, cray cray. She's a little cray cray. Not to mention some of the ideas was a little bit zombie disgusting. I'm not a horror fan at all. So they had some people who I think that if I'm remembering right, it's been a little bit. They would need to use body parts of someone else and different things like that. But you know, I'm not a zombie type fan of that kind of thing. You notice that all the pins that have the chickens from a distance, the chickens have disappeared. But when you go up close to the pins, they're there. So that's probably some kind of issue with the game. All right. Not quite yet. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. I bought a couple seasons of that newer one that has the black lady in it. I forgot the name of it. Discovery. Couple seasons of Discovery and I think one season of Picard. Wasn't a big fan. I did enjoy the spoof series of I forgot the name of it, but there's a spoof. There was a spoof series out. It had two seasons and was advertising a third season that they never It never came to fruition. Um, I enjoyed that. The guy who wrote it was number one from Next Generation. He wrote that series, and so it's like a spoof series on the Star Trek. Um, but it just got 2 seasons and advertised the third season, but I don't think it ever came out. Or it never came to DVD. I may have to look up what the name of the series is and check it out. A lot of things I just get on DVD because they want you to buy subscriptions to everything under the sun to see what you used to could see on regular TV. And that I am not a fan of. By the time you get done um, doing Amazon Prime and you do, I think it's Amazon Prime, and doing Disney and doing Netflix and doing who knows what all else they got out there. Spending all your money on TV broadcasts. On things I used to enjoy as a child for free, or because cable wasn't that big of a thing back then when I grew up. Ooh, you're ancient. Best believe it. I can remember as a child when I first, well, when I first was a child. When I was a child, there used to be 3 TV stations: ABC, NBC, and CBS. And they did have the Fox channel as well, but it was a harder channel to get. And they had the educational channel, PBS, which was also hard to get, meaning it didn't have a good of the signal wasn't as good because we didn't have cable. We had rabbit ears, and then they went to cable, and just when they went to cable, all the stations opened up, start getting on there one by one, from HBO to Showtime. So many different things start coming on to that television now. 90% of the stations are paid stations. Well, you buy the cable, then that's how that rolls. Need more things, but I'm going to do some adding on to that bridge over there. Oh, I do got some more. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do this. Some of the Star Trek fans back in the day would learn how to speak Klingon, and they would have their little conventions and stuff like that. I don't know if they still have them today, but the series has gone through, or the franchise has gone through such a change, which it does happen because the original Klingon didn't look like they looked during Next Generation, and I fussed a little bit about that, but got used to it. But then they changed it again with the newer Star Trek this out. But then the fans complained and they kind of changed it back. But they're not, they still don't feel like the same ones. And I just quit buying the series because it was so, I don't know, it wasn't the same flavor for me. But of course, you do have your certain ones that you enjoy, you know. Because even in the older ones, there's certain ones I enjoyed watching, and there's certain ones I can do without. Yeah, there's certain ones I could just do without. Now, my younger son, he could tell you the whole story about Star Wars. I don't know about Star Trek. It's hard. He likes Star Trek because Mama likes Star Trek. But he can tell you the whole story about Star Wars. Star Wars was not my thing that was big for me. It wasn't a I wasn't a big Star Wars fan, but of course they had more movies than series at first. They were big screen. Star Trek was small screen. But now it seems like everything is owned by Disney, and it's all a blood. I still practice my Duolingo, and I still have in mind to buy better um, lesson, better lessons for learning Japanese. Um, Rosetta Stone or something like that. It's um, said to be a better lesson, but I have to get the Rosetta Stone money. I've already began saving towards my next trip. Not to mention, still have to pay bills and different things such as that. Lay my bed down. Not quite. I was looking at some comments. The person was commenting about a son, Kyle's son, and saying he was their country's national. he was one of their country's national treasures. It kind of tickled me. One of my first experiences knowing who that was. And that's Akio Otuska is how it's spelled, but they say Oscar, something like that. But my first experience is meeting him as a VTuber. You know, he still is doing VTubing as Nameless Mouse, among a bunch of other things that he do. But not realizing he was such a famous person in his country. And I just became a fan of him because he knows how to make you laugh. He really does. But of course, that's what actors do. I may go back to my old world sometimes and just get a look around. And as you notice, my avatar today is wearing her hoodie. And usually the last thing she was wearing when I played her is what's up to be picked to use. So it lets me know that someone was playing with my avatar. Seems to amuse my sons to play with her. I think I will. I did make a male character. I think I will put him online so that when they mess with stuff, they can mess with him and not my avatar. Both of them seem to be home for now, back home. My youngest one never left, but my oldest one is back for the uh, foreseeable future. Um, Trying to get himself together. Look, I think I'm gonna take it just a little bit down here, and then build a tower up. That's not gonna be today. I will take a little bit further, but I do see the idea of what would do well. As I see you bend that way, go over there to the donkeys. So I will go out a little bit towards where the bend is and make a tower that goes down or up. All right, let me see. Oh, light it up. Although the nameless mouse doll that I'm getting in the mail, I had planned on giving it to the embroidery ladies at the lady at the embroidery shop, but I ended up giving her something else, the pin that I want, the that I want to pin on my purse. I end up putting a like a keychain on my purse with a mouse on it. Which I'm glad I got to go to the pop up shop and buy different things because I had made from Shrinky Dink thing that you put in the oven a mouse keychain, but it is not the same. It's all lumpy and everything. I didn't throw it away once I got the real one, but I just hung it on my some of the things on my wall in my battle station. I put mouse on a doll stand, which Now he can stand up freely. Let me. Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna remember what I am doing next time I come in this game, but it's time for me to end, so I'm gonna go ahead to sleep. I was gonna build up to that spot there, where I just so I can begin my tower, but it's time to end. So, everyone, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and leave me comments. Push the notification button. And hey, tell a friend, share it. But all that said, Thomas B is out of here. I enjoyed you so much. Enjoyed the time with you. Hope you enjoyed me. And I am out of here. Bye bye. Oopsies, no. Ooh.